It's February 2nd, 1959. Somewhere in the frozen Ural Mountains, a group of experienced hikers are fighting for their lives. They've cut open their tent from the inside, and they're running into the -30-degree night, barefoot, half-dressed. Within hours, they'll all be dead. But the real horror? It only begins after their bodies are found. Their camera, still intact, holds a final image that defies explanation. And the official report? One line: death was caused by an unknown compelling force. What force could make 9 people flee their only shelter? What made some of their tongues and eyes missing? And why did their clothes emit radiation? Let's go back to that night. Hours earlier, the group had set up camp on the slope of Kolat-Syakhl, the mountain of the dead. They were experienced, well prepared. But something in the sky caught their attention. Witnesses in nearby villages reported seeing strange, glowing orbs that night. The hiker's own diary mentions a glowing ball visible from their campsite. Then, in the middle of the night, they heard a sound like a roar or an explosion. In panic, they sliced open the tent, not from the entrance, but from the side. They ran. But why? What could terrify them so much that they ignored frostbite and death? The search party found the tent a month later. Inside, all their belongings, clothing, and food were neatly packed. They hadn't planned to leave. Footprints led downhill in pairs, as if they were walking calmly at first. Then, the trail vanished under a layer of new snow. The bodies were scattered. Some had fractured skulls and broken ribs, as if hit by a massive force, but no external wounds. One had a missing tongue. Another, missing eyes. One had a skull fracture so severe it would require a car crash impact. But there were no car tracks. Radiation was found on their clothing. And the final photograph? It shows a strange, bright object in the sky. For decades, theories ranged from avalanche to military tests to aliens. But a recent analysis of the injuries reveals something far more terrifying. The internal injuries, without external damage, are consistent with a high-pressure shockwave. A blast wave. Not from an avalanche. Not from a bomb. But from something that can generate a supersonic pressure wave without leaving a crater. Something that came from the sky. What was that light? And why did the army seal off the area for months afterward? The answer might be hidden in a classified file, still buried in the Russian archives. But one thing is certain: whatever happened that night on the Mountain of the Dead, it was not natural. And it could happen again. The truth is out there. Will you be ready?